reservation for excuse me, I'm looking for a delivery order for Dale. All right, here for pickup. Do you have it?
Aloy,
Sorry it took me so long. I had 5 other
trick
stops.
you pulled.
Is it ready? Where is it?
Downing
Fuck
Regala's
you,
machine.
universe.
How's the food here?
So, Aloy, you've added yet another D to your name. And I'm
Indeed.
guessing by the look in your eyes that you're not done yet.
Not quite.
Is there anything we can do? We owe you that much.
After
Grandson.
everything you've been through, you're one of the best people to support Hikaru's bid for peace. Not just between the clans, but with the Carja too.
And I will. You have my word.
And until my
So many
last
thoughts,
breath,
so many things left
I'll make
unsaid.
sure the tribe remembers all that you've done for us.
You know, the fucking bad thing about sleep, I could be a stroke victim or something. It would be bad. Some days it would be more bad, but at least I could elevate my consciousness, my mind. What the fuck can I do here? Nothing. Fucking nothing. Can't do shit. I'm just gonna pretend you're not there and I'm gonna just play my game. Apparently other people said that they enjoyed this game, but it wasn't really innovative. I kind of agree. They did do their best to make it different. They made improvements for sure. I don't know, just maybe all that stuff about me saying it didn't slap as good as last time. Maybe it wasn't just me. This place looks awesome. Holy shit. I can't wait. Where's the bird? Gerard. Fucking fly up, man. Yee. No. There we go. I like how you called Beta your sister, Aloy. What else do you like in this world? Do you like to go fishing? Yeah, I understand. There's not much to fish here, is there, Aloy? It looks like a butthole. I wish the flying was more involved. I'm just holding X and it's flying. Maybe I'm supposed to sit back and relax. Ha! Yeah, good luck fucking getting me. Good luck. Can this attack? I mean, can Gerard attack? Who are you? You anything? Unknown borrower site. Get him. Make it known. Canister bow. You can't fucking get me. Go on. Try shoot me. Yeah, no range. Fucking cool. Can you not go above that? Is that max height for you? I'm so glad your pulses reach me. Didn't think they would. You can reach me, but you still gotta hit me. Funny. I used to say like a little wow, you know, when we have moments like this. I'd say it just so the game knew. And so I knew that it was really something breathtaking, but now that I know it's going to be saved, it takes away some of the specialness of that. Who's that? Huh, those bristlebacks. How do I land again? Is it O? I think it's O. O. Shit. How the fuck do I do it? R2? Oh, that... Yeah. What are you doing? You don't see me? She just said, I see you. Let me off. Let me off. Hello. Good boy. What if I were to do this?
Sit with me, Outlander. I've got
Trying.
something to tell you. There's someone in Arrowhand who's been looking for you, champion. Goes by the name of Moralo. Sounded like he had something important to discuss.
I'll try to stop by Arrowhand when I can, then.
I don't know if I should push harder or just give up on my dreams a little bit. I was so dead set on returning to Muay Thai last night, as I've been ever since I went to my first class. First couple. But I didn't sleep, and I was getting punched in the head. And now it's been over a year since I've been. I can't believe it. Now I'm thinking I should go before time really runs out, but I don't know what to do. I can't sleep. Don't know what to do. I feel agitated all the time. Tired. Full of energy.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it.
Huh?
Thanks.
What? Who? Mr. Know-It-All. Silence! Silence is here.
Well,
Fucking hell.
Silence.
Look at you.
Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base.
You're right.
I like
I
him.
do owe you.
Oh.
My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But
Halo,
if you
don't phrase
ever
it like
betray
this.
me again, I will kill you no matter what. the
He's gonna get
circumstance.
the drop on you.
Understood.
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's,
Jesus Christ.
to you.
Regala.
Thanks. Good timing. The
Is
truth
it?
is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
Oh, never mind.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look.
It's cool.
That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design.
It's so small.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Yes.
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
I saw something the other day that said Jeffrey Bezos has recruited many scientists.
You first.
She's skinny. And he has figured out, well, their scientists have figured out for him how to reduce the age of a fucking 6-year-old skin cell
Tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
So it resembles 30-year-old cell in every way. They just reverted it backwards. And it comes with cancer risks, obviously, but if you found a way to cure cancer, or if you just, like, fixed it.
He seems happy with it. Probably because he could crush me like a grape.
I like how you're talking now. That's nice. But yeah, I don't want to live in a fucking world that's like altered carbon.
Aloy, it appears
People
that
living
we have
forever.
some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tenakth something to talk about. I was half
Life
expecting
really
her to
isn't
burst
fair.
in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
How somebody can have
Sorry
so
to
much
disappoint.
wealth and the only thing they thirst for is time and youth. And you have others who just want their health.
Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Erend and I tried speaking to Sylens, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he?
He's a bit of a coon.
How's Aaron doing?
How
For
are
a
you
moment
doing?
there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that
Yay.
Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
Never succumb completely.
Ready to head over to the Zenith base?
You're allowed to
Whatever
get knocked
comes,
on your ass as many
we will
times
endure.
as your ass will take, but you just gotta get up again.
Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
Then you're not beaten.
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different. I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here.
I'll make sure Erend doesn't punch Sylens in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
I think about the old people often. Amy lived to be 100 years old. And she died.
Delana must have left this for me on her way back east. I wish she
Aw.
stayed. But I know Meridian and the Lodge need her.
I'm gonna clean my
Nice.
gear later. I can do yours if you want.
I cleaned it already.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, they're gonna become close because of Val. That's nice. This music reminds me of The Witcher. That game bears striking similarities
Okay.
with this.
Maybe it's time to get
Too
everyone
much
together
talking
so
after
Tilda
a
can brief
time.
us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
I'll just skip it all the dialogue after a while.
Alright, people. I need you up on the
People
control
call it a
room
masterpiece,
right away.
but I can really see how I almost failed that game.
Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake.
Absence
Beta,
of Val
Gaia,
is notable.
not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it
Tired,
takes to break into their base
but
and
energetic,
defeat them.
cold but hot,
We even have one of them on our side.
exhausted but motivated.
Show us the base.
How can one be all of these things?
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
She's so old.
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top.
What?
But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance.
Why do they live in this place?
Most importantly, from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Even if
Helping.
your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
Shut up.
I've got that under control.
What if we killed Regala?
You'll know.
Oh wait, no, Regala's gonna help us with her army.
Alright. We'll meet up again just before we go in.
Wonder if your choices even do anything.
Where's the best
Fucking
place to
interesting to
run?
know.
On the coast, just across from the island.
Rendezvous.
Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay,
Come back.
I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
Rendezvous. Stop saying that, Aloy. I don't want to do all the fucking side quests right now. I don't think I'm going to do the challenges either.
A minute?
I cannot be fucked with that. Leave. Leave, old lady. I need to do the you two, your quests.
Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me?
I trust you, Charles.
After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network. How? Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Okay. Almost time to go after Beta and Gaia. Might be good to check up on everyone first.
I don't want to. I don't even know what I want to do. I don't even really enjoy playing this now.
Yeah.
Need to be cooked. There's no way to get it. Don't make him be far away. He's far away. You said talk to Erend. Followed the thing. I thought that was where it was. Is this gonna be the last time?
He's just gonna be standing there.
I know.
Aloy, aren't we meeting at the beach near the Zenith base?
We are. We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals. I can hear the drinking songs already.
I found out more about the Sons of Prometheus. They definitely have a base. It's a place called First Forge. We just have to find it.
First Forge? Alright, that's it then. I know where that is.
You found one of them? A Sons of Prometheus operative?
He was posing as a Delver, but my focus locked onto his. When he saw me coming, he ran. I caught up with him, and he tried to crush his focus. But there was still data on it. A bunch of locations and coordinates.
Why does he have a
One
focus?
of them was called First Forge. I didn't know what it meant until now.
Nice job.
Yeah, high five.
You know me. Ancient tech expert.
Send me those coordinates, okay?
Now hold on, Aloy. I'm coming with you. Asera is the last of a line of killers that murdered Ursa. And I need to be there when she goes down.
Of course. Send me the location and I'll call you when I'm close.
All right.
You, talk to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope. Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Kotallo tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
Wee.
If that one's not working right, you can have one of my spare focuses, you know.
It's just
That
itchy.
little bugger's got some personality, that's all. Saved my butt with those specters. Wouldn't feel right to leave it behind now. You know, besides, how it goes with my outfit.
Wouldn't want to spoil your look.
Indeed. What is it? Is it different?
Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister. I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini. I was, well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just one, mind you. And we talked about family. Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge. How you helped us.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped the Mad Sun King.
I guess we never got around to it. World ending and all. No time like the present, though. If you're up for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess Silence is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get
Looks
just
like skipping's
one
good for my
hit
feet.
on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need. Do you think Zoe will be okay?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it.
She
I
asked
tried
me.
Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means.
What about Catalo?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
Nice.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Hang out with
Yeah,
them.
it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a
Same.
lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Catalo.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked.
What?
Turns out it really is.
Gonna tear his rotator cuff. Be
You
nice,
think it's
Aaron.
time for us to finally have that drink?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Let's fucking do it. Just get sozzled. Is it gonna be funny? Don't just stand up, because awkward. Inner thighs. Yeah, bring the ale.
How did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Yay.
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. See, during the war, the Karja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting machines in a pit. Thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the world? Ha! And when it was Ursa's turn, the Karja thought she'd go down if they threw a big machine at her.
Oh, but she didn't.
No.
And she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Karja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so he got her everything she needed to
This is
disguise
nice.
herself as a Karja noblewoman. Yeah, perfumes, veils, and all.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Karja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed under one condition. Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a crown.
That would, definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
Don't know if I like Aloy's voice actress. Stop spreading your gooch in front of me. What if you're wearing the hoe clothes?
You were right. That was a story best told over a drink.
All good stories are.
Oh.
I guess I should get going.
Sad.
See you at the rendezvous point. With my hammer ready.
Yeah, they couldn't kill him. Had to be Vile. He's too good. And it wouldn't have been the same without him. Alright.
You nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we...
Right.
I'm just gonna skip everything. I'm so tired of this.
Are you okay?
I was wondering, is it really safe having someone like Regala here?
Where is she?
He seems angry.
Don't worry. We're the Zeniths.
If you say so.
I hope our new guests have been behaving.
Miss Silence. He's the one who...
He is. Though I wouldn't expect... He refuses to dole out his secrets to us.
Oh.
You know that special part of us?
Our... spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that.
Sociopathic man.
I suppose you saw that Tilda...
I almost went up to her to ask her. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
Interesting, man. Nobody's lived as long
The
as
rest
her.
of us should be enough of a distraction to the Zeniths for you to hack into their network.
It'd be cool if she was like extremely smart.
You'll have to be quick.
But it doesn't seem
in
like
case
she
they do.
is.
What exactly do you expect me to find, Aloy?
I don't know. The truth, if we're lucky. I need to get going.
I'll be at the rendezvous point. May truth lead us to victory.
God Lord.
I hope everybody's ready for this. Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Aloy, nothing you do ever is.
She's taking it
At
so good.
least now you don't have to do it alone.
Thanks.
Looks like a mall.
You and Aaron seem to be on better terms now.
Yeah.
He may have terrible taste in music, but he did apologize for mocking my tribe. And that ale he keeps raving about isn't half bad. I still plan on beating that stubborn face of his to break our sparring stalemate.
Try not to hurt him too bad.
I saw your weenus. No, that's all you have
should
to
go.
say?
I'll let you know when I'm ready to head to the base.
Before you do, there is one favor I would ask of you.
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
So...
make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try to all come back home. Okay?
Remember, we need to get Silence weapon to the Zenith base intact if we want to take their shields down.
I'll be gentle. I promise.
Good. Without it, there's no payback.
Don't worry. Payback's all I got.
I will take dying as me over dying a shell of my former self any day. Who's that? Oh, fucking Jimmy. Got a blast. No, no, no. We're gonna go see Kotallo first. Fuck. Where are you hiding? I hate these rooms. I wish there was an easy way to find people.
I haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
It's fine.
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regalla's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you. All that remains is to follow you to the end. Whatever that will be.
We're lucky to have you on our side.
Oh, and by the way, I was hoping now would be a good time to go back to the Tremortusk site and test my new arm, before we leave on our mission.
Right.
What?
I'll let you know when I can make my way there.
What the fuck are you talking about? We did this already. What are you talking about, man?
Look, I know you're probably not happy about keeping Regalla around, but I want her on our side when we fight the Zeniths.
It is more than she deserves. Even so, I will not question your judgment.
Thank you, Kotallo.
Charles.
We didn't really get to talk about what happened at Gemini.
There was nothing more to say. If he were to Noct, Varl's bravery would have earned him sacred burial at the Grove, among the most distinguished of our tribe's warriors.
Really? So that's like standard for
His
you.
deeds were worthy of the Ten. When the fight is done, I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin, so that it may live on.
I'm sure he'd be honored.
Or you could just like put a really nice gravestone so it just doesn't.
Things will get
So when your
ugly
arm gets
once the
chopped
Zeniths
off.
realize we're in their base. You'll need every trick you've ever learned.
I would have it no other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say. You have more than earned my trust.
Now that training time is over, what's on your mind?
The Bulwark, the Kulrut, and how we need another miracle if we're to survive the Zenith base.
I'll try not to let you down.
I know you will
It's
not.
sad that somebody can be a grandfather. Their whole offspring and generations. They think they're set and they can all be
Did you
wiped
meet
out.
Tilda?
There is something
Or
about
not.
her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. I bet people are curious about that new arm of yours.
None more than our Quen ally, I assure you. She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that.
This scar will get out of my body eventually. Oh, I don't give a fuck. Find this
Your
one.
people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten.
We know!
What exactly
I
does it
fucking...
mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings and leapt into battle from the sky for us. To imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut.
I'll literally listen to you this.
You have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten. So, tell me.
Cool.
How did it feel?
I won't lie. Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
Nice.
I'll see you soon.
It will be my...
Oh no. Need to find Tilda. There
There
you
you
are.
are.
Fucking there you are, man. You're hiding in the
Well
vegetation room.
Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
No.
Perceptive as ever.
What?
You're right, we were together for a time.
Let's be honest here.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences.
God,
We'd
you
have
ate
coffee.
her pussy.
At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up.
It's nice.
For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as
What about her
time
mother?
passed, it seemed as though she wanted
Oh,
less.
that's not her mother.
When I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me. Restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path,
Aloy.
beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Oh, this is so
You
much.
said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were.
Fuck.
But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try
one
to
guy.
undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Log in with my face.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me,
Too bad.
but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
You said this already.
To see them? Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience
We had
Vermeer
this
and
fucking dialogue
Rembrandt,
exactly already.
bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical.
You said this
data
when we were
being
in
drummed
there.
into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her.
What the hell?
She needed its shelter
Otis.
even more than I did.
Get in the ball.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of
No, I don't believe it. Humans would just get more smart as
But
they
it
get
also
old.
felt like she kept everyone
older.
at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the Proving Lab after Far Zenith's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
I knew it was
She
you.
said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? all this time. Thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
I'm not convinced.
What else can we expect to find in the Zenith base?
As I mentioned in the briefing, our goal will be the command center. That's where Beta and Gaia are being held. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones.
So I gotta work today.
In addition, they've also been ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
Oh.
No, and he's been very careful.
Money.
I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
I'm not even fucking paying attention. Good fucking grief.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare.
He didn't.
He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
Adoration?
What can you
I'm
tell
gonna
me
work
about
now.
Gerard?
Fuck it, I'm gonna do something
He was the
with this
head
day.
of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
I need to put on big clothes and just go and get my...
that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would
When the
very
cutscenes
much
are
like
so
to see
long, you
his
don't even
face
want to
when
play
he
the game anymore.
realizes we've beaten him.
Come on, man, you didn't have to do this
When I was
much.
in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley.
Yeah, I want to
Chen.
know about this.
I think he was a Zenith.
Yeah.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones.
He's dead, isn't
When we
he?
established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality.
He didn't want to live forever, did he?
Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth.
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed.
He's probably happy
He would have
about
been
that.
thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths, Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What? Like a cult?
Verbena, wasn't she like a celebrity?
Well, she must have done something right.
In one of the recordings?
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller,
and then
CEO of a fast
Mr. Man just turned to a monster.
His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
That's it. Now we have to actually play the game.
I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here.
Can't believe I stopped by. Fuck.
And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle.
Yeah,
More
okay,
than
okay.
Once I've lost everything. But when
Yes,
I look
yes,
to the
was me.
future,
Your life was shit.
I see Liz's dream.
Nobody
fulfilled.
cares.
A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
You know, we've never played Machine Strike together.
Machine Strike.
I got enough trouble with Vitalo, always kicking my ass.
I want to eat a bread roll. What do you mean the way your luck's going, Aaron? Val literally died. You're just chilling outside. You're such a good boy. Doesn't feel alive the way it just fucking plops like that. That's too far. Fuck it, let's just fly. Why not? Could just hold X while I go get a bread roll. Maybe it'll be really majestic, I don't know. I'm feeling I'll get stuck over there. Alright, let's see if we can go and get a bread roll. No! Snatch me out of the sky. Fuck it.
Too high up. I should fly lower.
So I made it. I glide a lot further than I thought. Really? What? What the fuck's going on? I wonder when it disconnected, because I went outside. I got really far away. I went to the kitchen. I think it was still flying. Gerard starts shooting you. I hate that there's so many slots. Fucking hate it. Whatever you're called. Don't remember. It's the bristleback. I thought there'd be more rideable tames in this game. It's fucking tragedy you can't ride velociraptors. Oh, what the hell? I'm so pissed. What's the point of riding you? Can't get anywhere. Come tough.
Okay. I think I'm in the area Akira mentioned. There's definitely deadly machines here. If there's a lure nearby, my focus can help me find it. I can pick up an energy cell from the Horus if I fly. Might help deal with the machines.
No. What? Why would I do any of this? Oh no. Fucking side quest, I'm not doing that. Call friends. Leave for now. Okay, I'm gonna eat first. Yeah, nah, I'm gonna eat first.